So good morning everyone. I was just trying to get ready for my day. I need to make jollof rice today, and I was watching a program and they was talking about tomatoes, that you shouldn't put your tomatoes in the fridge or in the freezer. So I want to know, do you guys put your tomatoes in the fridge or in the freezer? So these some tomatoes that I just bought. Some of them are a little bit just a tiny bit softer than the other ones. And normally when I buy my tomatoes like this, I will take them, I will wash them and separate them into sections. So I'll put about 5 in the fridge, and I will put the rest, bag it up like 12 or 10 for stew. So I'll have a lot. So usually I buy a ton of tomato, like a big box of tomato. But lately going to the tomato place, you know, the farmers market, they've not had good tomatoes. They've not had good tomatoes. So what I've been doing is just buying as much as I can from Walmart and then using it. So I don't know, do you guys put your tomatoes in the fridge? Do you put it outside of the fridge? Because they said it is not good for you to put your tomatoes in the fridge. That it's really not good. It's not a good thing. I think I'll put some insert in here, just sharing with you what I found out why you shouldn't put your tomatoes in the fridge. So here's what I found out. The standard rule is to keep tomatoes out of the fridge because it comes down to science. So tomato contains an enzyme that reacts to cold temperature, causing the cell membrane to break down and leaving you with a piece of fruit that is mushy and mealy. So that is what they're saying, that you shouldn't put it in the fridge. Other reasons why, I guess they're just talking about it being messed up. I don't know if there's anything other than scientific. Maybe you're gonna lose the nutrient or whatever. But they said when you buy ripe tomato, just store it at room temperature because it is also more flavorful at its peak ripeness if it is stored at room temperature. Yeah, so I don't know, what do you guys do? Let me know, because I'm kind of like iffy about this. So I'm getting ready now to wash my tomato. I don't like the film on the tomato. Normally I just wash it with water, but lately I've been taking like white vinegar, just a little bit of white vinegar, putting it on it and just letting it just soak in there. I think this bowl is too small, so I'm going to change the bowl to a bigger bowl like this, so that the thing can soak really well in it. Okay, so we're going to exchange this and we're going to switch this up. Ooh. Switch this up. Hopefully I won't make a mess. Okay, just like that. Switch it up and just let it soak for about 5 minutes before I transfer it back into this container right here. And over here I'm doing something to salmon, so we'll talk about that later. This is my fish. I'm soaking that in water, and I'll tell you why I'm soaking it in water. Okay guys, so this is another thing I no longer do. So normally we buy smoked, this is smoked, I don't know, I think it's catfish or something, some kind of fish. I don't know what it is. My husband bought it, but for some reason it's so salty. We're trying to reduce our salt intake. So what I do is I just take it and I just soak it in some water. Very quickly, I soak it in some water just for not so long. So it's still in there, so it's not as salty. This stuff is so salty. I don't know, I think it's because of the way that they process it when they're smoking it. So I've soaked it now in some water, and I'm just going to transfer it into a container. Just, I think there's a, yeah, I'm going to transfer it into this container right here just to drain it off. Okay, So we're just going to drain it off a little bit, and then I'll drain it again. So you see, I'm not messing with it. Okay. So this removes the salt intake. If you put your finger in here and taste this water is so salty. It's so salty. You might say that, oh, the fish is going to be soggy. Don't worry, it's not going to be soggy, because you'll see what I'll do to it. To dry it up, I'll show you what I do to it. So, yeah. So you see all this? It's not dirty. It's just that the salt content and the smokiness. Yeah. So I'm trying to reduce salt. Salt is really not good for you. So we'll drain it. See, it's not soggy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it, open up my hair fryer. This is my hair fryer. Take my hair fryer basket like that, and then just put this in there just to dry it up a little bit, you know, dry up the moisture and stuff. Okay, so this, you can just put it like this. Okay, once you put it like that, put that in there, fish, and just start. So just for 15 minutes. Actually, I'll put it for less than 15 minutes. So 10 minutes should be fine. Yeah. And that's it. Okay, for 10 minutes. So fish. Okay, 10 minutes. Okay, and that's it. Okay, so here is the finished product. This is what it looks like. You can see it. I'm gonna bring it over here so that you guys can see it much better. I've already put it on the, okay, so you see, let me get my, because it's hot. It's hot, hot, hot. So this is how you remove salt content. You see, it's nice and dry. See, it's not moist anymore. It's nice and dry. Yeah, it still looks really, really good. Smoked salmon. This is how you remove salty content from it, so that it's not so salty anymore. We're good to go. Yeah, see? It's nice and it's firm, very firm. It's not soggy at all. So the tomato has finished soaking. I actually soaked it for longer, for 15 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I have this here where I have my tissue to just absorb the water. I try and shake up as much water. You can also wipe it before you put it in there. So now make sure you get all the moisture off, and then we'll just sit it on the countertop. So whenever you need it, you just grab it. So this makes it last longer, and you can you don't have to freeze it. Now if you need it for stew and you find that it's getting soft, you know, just blend it, make your stew, and then you're ready to go. So this is my tomatoes. I'm just gonna let it just dry up, and then I'll just use this to wipe it down. Yeah, so you guys let me know, do you keep your tomato in the freezer, in the fridge? I'm gonna try this method for a while. I'll see how long it lasts, and I'll just have to be checking them periodically. We use a lot of tomatoes in this house, so if I don't buy it in big quantity, I think I should be good. Okay, have a nice day, people. Thank you so much for watching.